For years, every American has been subject to ad campaigns for electric vehicles as eco-friendly alternatives to our gas-guzzling, climate change-inducing automobiles. However, that push is starting to fizzle out due to lack of demand from customers. But could this help China? For analysis on this issue, we are now joined by automotive expert Lauren Fick. So, Lauren, tell us, are electric vehicles on their way out for good?
Well, I don't know about for good. I think it's going to be a part of the mix, but I will tell you, it looks like all these mandates are not going to work. And you can tell by every single manufacturer, including today, where you're seeing General Motors saying, this is not working as planned. We're going to do what GM is calling it a coexist, where they're going to offer gasoline powered vehicles and electric vehicles after they were all ready to say, we're all in. They met with the White House. They were 100% in. And now they're changing their mind. And even today, Volvo said, and they were the ones that was definitely holding their ground, yeah, this is not going to go as planned. We're going to offer hybrids because they seem to be what consumers want. Yes, we don't want to be told what to buy.
Lauren, what's the average cost right now of an electric vehicle, and are these worth buying? I mean, everyone has thought about it.
Right. They're about $66,000 on average, where the average cost of a gasoline-powered car is somewhere around $49,000. Yes, you can buy lesser cost ones and more expensive ones. But when you average out the price and you start looking at the cost of the insurance, and then the charging stations and where to charge, and then, of course, the tires, which no one talks about because they wear out quicker because these vehicles are heavier. Those are all expenses that consumers start to find out about, and it's very difficult to get rid of a vehicle, especially if you leased one.
Well, is it worth the price tag then? You say that, it's a little bit more expensive, but is it going to be worth it?
Well, that's a really good question. I think a lot of people think they're going to buy something and they're saving the planet. From that perspective, they're not. From what we call in our business cradle to grave, where you get the raw materials for the batteries, all the components and pieces and parts. In reality, it's worse for the environment, and no one talks about where the materials are mined for these batteries and who owns them all. It's China. No one talks about that either. But as far as buying an electric car, if you want one, you should be able to buy one. There's some great choices out there. Personally, I like the Hyundais and the Kias and the Genesis lineup because they give you the longer warranty and they have the faster charging, which is what they call 800-volt architecture. You don't get that with most of them. They're 400-volt. Tesla is an exception, has its own charging infrastructure, which is now being opened up to other brands. But it's really important to note that if you need it for like running around town, maybe it's your third car or your second car, you should be able to buy one. There's some great options. Where it's not a great option is where it's your only vehicle, because people that have done that thinking this is the answer, they're not very happy about that.